Hello everyone. What's up guys? I'm your host and today I've brought you a video that's going to make your day absolutely amazing. Hey, if you're tired from office stress or just bored at home, you've come at the perfect time. Because today we're going to watch the most lovable and hilarious character Mr. Bean's epic fail moments. And I guarantee you guys that in the next 10 minutes your stomach is going to hurt from laughing so much. Seriously, I'm not lying. Whatever Mr. Bean does, it's so hilarious that you won't be able to control your laughter. This guy does simple things, but his way is so unique that he fails at every task. But in such a cute way that we end up loving him even more. Friends, I challenge you. I bet you'll laugh within the next 30 seconds. Hey, seriously guys, try watching the video without laughing. It's impossible. And if you do laugh, please tell me in the comments how long you managed to last without laughing. I read all comments and reply to them. So friends, fasten your seatbelts because Mr. Bean's epic fail journey is about to begin. From alarm clocks to making breakfast, from getting stuck in shopping malls to getting embarrassed in restaurants, everything is covered. And trust me guys, every moment is so funny that you'll watch it on replay. Just one quick request, if you're enjoying the video, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you're new here, please subscribe because I regularly bring such entertaining videos. Also hit the bell icon so you get notifications whenever I upload a new video. Alright, let's not waste any more time. Let's start Mr. Bean's fail-tastic adventure. Get ready to laugh till your stomach hurts. So friends, let's start with the beginning of Mr. Bean's day. And guys, what seems like a simple morning routine becomes incredibly complicated when Bean is involved. Let me tell you what happens when this guy wakes up in the morning. First, the alarm goes off, and Bean's eyes open with this completely confused expression. Hey guys, it looks like he's hearing an alarm for the first time. He stares at the clock like it's some kind of alien technology, then begins his struggle, trying to turn off the alarm. Normal people just press one button, but Bean has no idea where the button is. He shakes the clock, rotates it, and when everything fails, what does our guy do? He pulls out a hammer and smashes the alarm clock. Oh man, what was the poor alarm clock's fault? It was just doing its job. Now it's time to make breakfast. Bean goes to the kitchen and thinks, let me make some toast today. It's a simple task, right? But friends, nothing is simple with Bean. He puts bread in the toaster and waits, but when the bread is ready, it gets stuck in the toaster. Now a normal person would carefully remove it. But what does Bean do? He gets a fork. He starts trying to remove it with a metal fork from an electric toaster. And then what happens? He gets a massive shock. All his hair stands up. And finally the bread he gets is completely burnt. But look at Bean's expression. He makes this completely innocent face and tries to eat the burnt toast as if nothing went wrong. And friends, the funniest part is still remaining. Bean goes to the bathroom to freshen up. He stands in front of the mirror and gets confused by his own reflection. Guys, this guy waves at his reflection in the mirror. Then he picks up the toothpaste tube and the struggle begins. He needs to squeeze it onto the brush, but look at Bean's technique. He squeezes so hard that the toothpaste lands directly on his face. Not on the brush, but all over his face. And then he looks at his paste-covered face in the mirror and smiles as if this is his normal routine. Seriously guys, watching Bean's morning routine makes you realize how much creativity there can be in failing at simple things. But this guy is so cute that you can't even get angry. You just laugh. His expressions are so genuine that it feels like he's really confused. Friends, now Bean has gone to a shopping mall and guys, if there was adventure at home, there's going to be way more chaos at the mall. Let me tell you what happens when Mr. Bean enters a modern mall. First, look at the escalator. Guys, Bean stands in front of the escalator for a full 5 minutes in complete confusion. He looks at the steps, then looks up, then looks down, and is calculating in his mind how these magic stairs work. Then our guy gathers courage and takes a step, but in the wrong direction. Where he needed to go up, he caught the down escalator. So he's trying to go up, but the escalator is taking him down. Other people are getting annoyed, pushing past him, but Bean is blissfully lost in his own world. Finally, what does he do? He jumps off the escalator like some kind of athlete. And look at his expression. completely proud as if he's unlocked some achievement. Then he went shopping in the clothes section. Guys, this is where comedy reached its peak. Bean went to check shirt sizes, so he went near a mannequin. But our guy can't tell the difference between a mannequin and a real person. He went up to a lady customer and started measuring her with a measuring tape. Oh man, imagine what the lady must have felt. She's screaming. The security guard is chasing Bean. And Bean is making this completely innocent face asking why. As if he genuinely doesn't know what mistake he made. Finally the security guard came and Bean put his hands up like surrendering. But the expression on his face, that childlike smile. And friends, it was chaos in the food court. Bean is getting food with a tray, but he can't balance it. He holds the tray like he's seeing one for the first time. Then he orders something from the vegetable lady in sign language. The lady is confused. Bean is confused. Everyone is confused. Finally, he gets something on his tray. But now the walking disaster begins. While going to the table, the tray slips, all the food falls, he slips too, and the food falls on people sitting nearby. Oh guys, this is what chaos means. But look at Bean's reaction. He runs away saying sorry, but even his running looks like his dancing. His expressions are so funny that even the angry people end up laughing ultimately. This guy creates entertainment even in disaster. Friends, now let's talk about technology. And guys, when Bean and technology combine, comedy is guaranteed. Gadgets are everywhere in the modern world, but for Bean, all this stuff is no less than rocket science. First, look at the ATM machine. Bean went to withdraw money and guys, he's standing in front of the ATM machine staring at it like it's some kind of temple. He takes out his card but tries to insert it from the wrong side. Upside down, right side up, sideways, he tries every angle. Then somehow the card goes inside. But now comes the screen problem. He's tapping the screen with his finger. But sir, this isn't a touch screen. It's an old school ATM. He keeps pressing on the screen. Nothing happens. Then frustrated, he starts shaking the machine. Oh man, he's shaking the ATM machine like it's a vending machine. And look at his expressions. He's working with a completely serious face as if he's an engineer. Finally the machine hangs and the security guard comes. Bean makes a completely innocent face and puts his hands up as if surrendering. And the smartphone scene is on a whole different level. Bean has held a smartphone for the first time and guys, he's trying to use the phone while holding it upside down. The screen is facing down, the speaker is facing up, but Bean is happily lost in his own world. Then he tries dialing, but he's putting fingerprints on the screen trying to press numbers that aren't even visible because the phone is upside down. Somehow the phone gets into the right position. Then he tries to take a selfie, but he accidentally switches the camera, so the back camera turns on. His face isn't showing, but he's posing in front of the camera. And when a video call comes, he gets confused and holds the phone at different angles. The caller can see his ear, sometimes his forehead, sometimes his chin. His face never comes into focus. But Bean is seriously saying hello as if having a perfect conversation. Guys, Bean is completely helpless in front of technology, but his innocence is so cute that you can't stop laughing. Friends, now Bean needs to go somewhere so he has to use public transport. And guys, look at Bean's record when it comes to transportation. Disaster guaranteed. Let me tell you what happens when this guy travels. Bean is standing at the bus stop, and guys, he's looking at a map. But our guy is holding the map upside down. North and south are all mixed up. Then a bus comes. Bean excitedly waves his hand to stop it. The driver stops. Bean gets inside. But guys, he caught the bus going in the opposite direction. He thinks he's going in the right direction because he was reading the map wrong. The driver is confused. Passengers are confused. But Bean is sitting confidently in the window seat. When he realizes he's going in the wrong direction, several stops have already passed. Then he tries to explain to the driver in sign language, but the driver gets even more confused. Finally, he misses the bus going in the right direction because he was busy catching the wrong one. And at the metro station, the comedy level increases even more. Bean is standing on the platform and the train arrives. Doors open, people get out, Bean tries to get in. But look at the timing. The doors start closing and Bean's half body is inside, half outside. He's literally stuck. His bag is also caught in the door. Other passengers are trying to help, pulling Bean. But this guy isn't panicking. He's calmly saying sorry as if this is normal. The train starts moving with Bean half inside, half outside. Finally, with people's help, he gets inside. But now the next problem. He wasn't supposed to get off at this station. He caught the wrong train. So he has to get off at the next station and then make a return journey. Guys, going from simple point A to point B becomes such an adventure for Bean that it feels like he's on a world tour. But his expressions are so genuine that it feels like he's really confused about directions. Friends, now Bean has gone to a fancy restaurant to eat. And guys, fine dining plus Bean equals guaranteed entertainment. Let me tell you what chaos happens when this guy goes to a civilized place. First, look at the menu scene. The waiter gives Bean the menu, and our guy is trying to read it while holding it upside down. Oh man, the words are upside down, but Bean is seriously concentrating as if he's reading a PhD thesis. The waiter is waiting to take the order, but Bean is confused. Then he starts sign language, waving his hands, making chicken sounds, acting like a cow to explain his order. The waiter is completely puzzled about what he wants. Finally, the waiter orders something random, and the dish that comes is nothing like what Bean had imagined. But he's a polite guy, so he tries to eat it with that innocent smile. And look at the fine dining etiquette. Bean is sitting at the table and gets confused looking at the cutlery. Fork, knife, spoon, all different sizes, for different purposes. But what does Bean know about dining rules? He picks up the soup bowl and drinks directly from it like it's a glass. Other diners are staring, but Bean is happily in his own world. Then look at the napkin. It's placed on the table in a fancy fold. Bean isn't using it as a napkin. He wears it like a cape like Superman. He ties the napkin around his neck and sits there proudly. And when the food comes, he can't handle the fork and knife properly. Food is falling on the table, but Bean is seriously eating as if he's a Michelin star chef. Other customers are watching, whispering, but Bean waves at them normally as if they're friends. Finally, when the bill comes, while taking money out of his pocket, all the change falls on the floor. Bean crawls around collecting coins, but in a completely cheerful mood. Guys, even in embarrassing moments, this guy stays so positive that it's inspiring. The restaurant staff are in shock, but Bean happily says bye-bye and leaves as if it was the best dining experience ever. And friends, now it's time for the grand finale. All the epic moments together. Everything in Bean's life is unique. Look, he should push the door, but he's pulling it hard. He's standing in front of an automatic door waiting, but it's a manual door. He got into a revolving door and got stuck inside, going round and round but can't get out. He opened an umbrella inside the house and it's hitting the ceiling. He's standing on stairs waiting like an escalator for when it will move. In photo sessions, he's standing with everyone but closes his eyes at exactly the wrong time during the click. And the funniest, someone is waving at someone else, but Bean thinks they're waving at him, so he enthusiastically waves back. Guys, every moment is such a perfectly timed disaster that it feels like scripted comedy, but Bean's innocence is completely real. Simple things become complicated. Complicated things become impossible. But Bean's smile never fades. This guy is so successful at failing that people around the world love him. Because Bean has taught us that perfection is boring. The real fun is in imperfection. Mistakes are normal in life, but handling them with a smile like Bean is an art. Life should be enjoyed with Bean's attitude. So friends, this was Bean's epic fail journey. Friendly, engaging tone. So friends, how did you like Bean's epic fail compilation? I guarantee you must have laughed. Guys, Bean has taught us that being perfect in life isn't necessary. You just need to be genuine. Every mistake of his is so cute that you can't even get angry. If you enjoyed the video, please double tap that like button. Seriously friends, your one like is a huge motivation for me. And if you're a new subscriber, welcome to the family. Don't forget to hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I upload new funny videos. Please tell me in the comments, which Bean fail moment did you find the funniest? I read every comment and reply to them. If you have the courage, try some Bean-like funny moment yourself. Make a video and tag me, I might feature it. Remember friends, sometimes failing is more fun than winning. Smile like Bean. Enjoy life. I'll see you in the next video with more amazing content. Until then, keep smiling, keep laughing. Bye bye.